We are live. Going out. Yep. Oh, one last thing to post. Okay, to post onto YouTube. Make sure everybody can see that. Hello, Neff Champion. Good to see you. Not pop up in StreamYard's chat. That's strange. I didn't even have Lori ready yet. God damn it, there's always something I'm forgetting. He's not even playing. Hold on. Hold on, Lori. Lori's just standing there menacingly. We'll get her fixed. We'll get her fixed. Lori, wake up. There we go. Now Lori's awake. Always beginning. Every stream I ever do will probably just be this big old mess of me going through my whole checklist going, yeah, done it. Start streaming and then realize there's 3 or 4 things I've skipped. Hello, Matthias. Hold on. We'll get you. We'll get you your first. Don't even think about checking Lori for you too. Yeah, Miss Supervisor, who was over here supervising me, set this whole thing up. Yeah, you didn't do it. You didn't either. All right, hey Matthias, you should be able to do the thing again. Hold on, let me actually just see if I can just refund you your points, because that would be awesome if I could just do that. Because all this is always falling apart on my. That'd be awesome if I could just do that. My schedule. Discovering community analytics. Viewer rewards. Manage power-ups and points. Those are those. Rewards. Got no idea. I got no idea, Matthias. I don't know if I can. Oh, right. I can upload 5 animated emotes if I can get somebody to make those for me. That was the thing that I was going to try to set up at some point. That I never did. Oh, there was some way that I... Yeah, now it's working. Matthias, just take this.
Congratulations, dear Crow Carnival, you are the first one to the stream. Or at least the first one to cash in the points to claim you are first. Enjoy your victory of being first to Dr. Crow's stream, for all that it is worth.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the first one to the stream. I'm the first one to my own stream. That's how that works, right? Hey, that's what we're going with. Yeah, I know, Nev. Had so much for lists working. But you know what? It wouldn't be a stream with me if things actually made sense, right? If I had it all together. The chaos, embrace the chaos, embrace the sloppiness. That's what we do here. Sounds a little sad. I'm not sad. Clearly you put the happy emoji, so I'm not sad. So there. Take that one. Yeah, now what? What? Wouldn't be part of it, yep. Let's just go right into the game, I think. And we will talk about like something I did today. Right? We'll talk about something I did today. Where's the game? Where's the game? Why are we doing it like always? There, that fixes that problem. Game nice and loud. Where's... There we go. Feels supposed to be in front of everything. Not that much in front of everything. There. That's where that was supposed to be. Absolutely nothing is ever set up correctly. Absolutely nothing. Oh, well, Twitch, you're going to go into ads anyway. Have fun with those. So today's goal is to try to beat the second gym leader, which is Brawly, with birds. Not just flying types, it's birds. We're going to have to go at him with birds. So we get our little cutscene there. He's going to ask us to go get some stuff, and we're going to go do that. So for anybody who's new or just tuning in, my challenge is to beat the entire game using only bird Pokemon. So I got 3 birds so far, and they're going to carry us to the next gym and probably the next one after that. So we beat Roxanne last week, and Roxanne was going to be the first of the hard ones, because she used rock types, and the majority of birds are flying types. Yeah, hello, Richard Rodriguez, going full Angry Birds, exactly, yep. I don't have the Pokemon out. So our Pokemon that we got ourselves Pecker, who's a Torch Chick.
It's going to be a mass pecking.
It's going to be a mass pecking, that's right, Lori. We got ourselves Miss Saren, who is a Talo. And we got Lori, who's a Wingull. Yeah, I'll talk about what happened here in a moment, sweetheart. Don't worry. I got lots to talk about today. But one of the things I want to do is actually catch a Ninocade, because I'm going to need something that can learn HM Cut. So Ninocade is not going to be participating in any battles whatsoever. Just going to be in the back, cheering everybody on. Like a good little bug. It's going to be bird feed. That's what it is. It's bird feed. Hello, Just Jack. Oh, what? I am playing Pokemon Emerald using only birds. MS Peckin with Pekin sauce? Pickin. We're going to peck them all. Gotta peck them all. It's going to be a pecking good time. Give it the nickname. Yes, you are bird food. Ah, goody. B-I-R-D, bird. Food, F-O-O-D. Hello, kitty. You wanting to sit? Come on. Come on, you want to get in the lap? Come on, Tagalong, you know you want to sit in the lap. Yeah, hello, kitty. You want to give a nice loud meow directly into the microphone so everybody knows you're here and I'm not just crazy? The curses of being a VTuber, right? Nobody can actually see what's physically going on in your arms.
Meow.
Thank you, Lori. Everybody believes me now. What am I going to do? Right, so I have to go get these goods. And a lot of this is going to just be trying to get Miss Saren up in levels. Because I forgot to save the link. I gotta make sure. One of the things I can't do is go over the level of the gym leader's ace. I forgot to set this up too. Because I forget everything apparently. get those levels. Let's see here. While this loads up, I'll bring this up real quick. I want Pokemon database. Alright, so Brawly, he's level 19. Which I'm almost there already. Saren's quite a few levels behind, but we'll get her up, and she's going to be my ace going into that fight. Being a flying type, with Wingull as backup, being a half flying type as well. Actually, I might lead with Wingull. Simply because it's not half normal type, and therefore fighting type moves won't have half effective against him. Against her. Saren learned quick attack. Excellent. So that's ultimately what our goal is today. It shouldn't be that hard of a challenge today. This is going to be the easiest part of the challenge. Right, I hadn't even taught you cut yet. You want to teach this to bird food. Bird food learn cut. Cuts down that tree. We got like 4 good trainers here to fight against. Let's see. Yeah, I'm happy with the layout that we got. I'm gonna heal Miss Saren. Alright, we'll go over here and get this item. So, today, me and the wife, we went on a date today before the stream. And we went to go get some dinner. Went to go get some ice cream. We also went to go see the day the Earth blew up. Hello, Kenneth Bird. Good to see you. We're doing the bird-only Pokemon challenge. I can only use bird Pokemon. Yeah, we went to go see the day the Earth blew up, and I have to say, pretty darn good movie. I really enjoyed it. It really felt like the people knew Looney Tunes, and it was really refreshing to see, you know, a decent animated movie for once. It's been quite a bit since we had a good one of those. Hello, Raptor in a top hat. Preparing for trouble? We are prepared for trouble. You gotta make it double. Prepared for trouble on the double. So far, we're just going right through.
The Earth blow up, it was Crow's fault.
It wasn't my fault. It was an alien trying to take over people's minds via bubblegum. Traditional 2D animated film that wasn't anime. So refreshing. Yeah. It was refreshing. Very refreshing. Hello, Flint Glockwood. Good to see you. And we got a good turnout today. Get a good turnout. So, the movie, it starts with, like, seeing Porky and Daffy's childhood. And they're kind of brothers, kind of just best friends. They never call each other brothers in the movie, but they're raised together. And they're raised by a man named Farmer Jim, who is an epic Giga Chad. First off, he's raising Porky and Daffy by himself. He also scares off a bunch of wolves at the very beginning of the movie. In almost every frame that he's in, he's just a painted picture with a mouth that moves. It's fantastic. It's a wonderful, hilarious gag. There's this one part in the opening montage in the movie showing them grow up that Farmer Jim has to walk away from them, and we get a wide shot of him walking, and because he's a painting in comparison to everybody else who's just like actually normally animated, we get this long shot in him walking, and he's just bouncing across. And then we get like the only thing where he's actually like animated, and I kind of wish they didn't animate it because the gag was actually hilarious. of him just being a painting. Maryland routes. These should be hard. So that's great. And the whole start of the movie, we get to see like an asteroid coming towards Earth, and there's a UFO. And we got the scientist who's like, he's got like the big epic chin, like a very much a 50s style of a scientist, where he's cool and awesome. And he goes and inspect the asteroid and the fallen thing, and he gets taken over by green slime. And then because the asteroid came down, it blew a hole into Porky and Daffy's roof. So they had to get jobs, which they ran as a kind of like an homage to old school Looney Tunes. The aspect ratio changed from like a full screen to what would you say the aspect ratio was, sweetheart? A 4:3. So it changed to a 4:3 aspect ratio, and it kind of like had a little filter over it, and we just seen them going around trying to hold down jobs, like a mail carrier job, and they were like working in a coffee. They were coffee baristas, and they eventually get jobs at the bubblegum factory, where they did the classic little do 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 do, and it had some beautiful animation with it of like this really old, almost kind of like that old like Soviet Russia style propaganda art style, where everybody kind of looks off into the distance at the hopeful future and yada yada. And so like they had some beautiful parts of that animated with Porky and Daffy going through all the machinery and like some trippy visuals. And it was great. I really liked it. They met Petunia Pig, which is a character Looney Tunes hadn't seen in a long time. So it's awesome to get to see. And she's weird. She's got this thing about, she works in the taste lab, so she's coming up with new flavors of things. But all her flavors are like really weird. Like she's tasting coffee, rotten eggs. She chews on a sponge at one point. And just seeing her and Porky interact with each other, they made a really cute couple. She doesn't overstay like her welcome, but she's important. She feels like part of the crew. And because, you know, they managed to avoid that really obnoxious thing where like the girls just better than the boys at everything, and the boys are just stupid. Yeah, I'm coming for you. Say because the animators went insanely cheap to avoid tax cut. The film was basically saved because the animators went on insanely cheap to avoid tax cut hell. I guess, but it was good work. It was really well done. I mean, I'm glad this movie got released. They put a lot of effort. It was hilarious. I love the bubblegum invasion of the body snatchers plot line that was going on. It was hilarious. Because the zombies, the only thing they could say was chew. Chew. There's a scene where the alien sends the scientist zombie to go pick something up that he keeps calling the precious resource. And he arrives, and the scientist zombie has bought nothing but novelty chatter teeth. And he's just bought nothing but novelty chatter teeth. And the alien asks him, "Why did you buy all of these teeth?" And the zombie just laughs and goes, "Chew." And I laughed. I've loved it. It was great. I just loved it. Really stupid, not very hard. It's so weird because I wouldn't say this movie was like the greatest movie of all time. It's just been so long since we had like a really good animated movie on this caliber that even this most is quite frankly a little basic at times, but it just works. My only complaint is that it feels like the movie could have used another go on its pacing. There's a number of times where the movie's going on and I thought, oh, clearly we're at the end of the movie. This is it. This is the climax. And it turns out we had like another 30 minutes of the movie. And the movie's only an hour and a half long. And outside of just thinking like, okay, surely we're at the end. We're at the end of the movie at this particular point. This is what causes it. Nope. Nope, we still got more to do. Okay, well, okay, now we're at the end of the movie. Nope, we still got more to do. And it does a really good job with setup and payoff because everything it sets up at the very beginning of the movie gets used all the way through. It didn't leave a lot of questions. It didn't leave a lot of like weird things. There was one thing that did bug me a little bit more is that the alien's motivation, because he keeps saying that he's going to do this to collect Earth's most precious resource. And we get to find out what that precious resource is at the end of the movie, right before the climax. And it's kind of dumb. But it wouldn't be a Looney Tunes thing if it was something that just made sense, right? For those of you who don't want a spoiler, go ahead. I'll let you stick your fingers in your ears real quick. Go la 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 la. Lori, can you go la 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 a couple of times just so that way nobody can start hearing? And if she starts doing that, I'll actually tell you what the movie is. Because what the alien actually wants is... He wants boba tea. That's what he really wants, and it kind of comes out of nowhere. Because we see him with one at the beginning, but it's not really clear that it is that thing. Because he's got it, and they do a whole gag with it. And then he throws it away because he spent it and used it all up. But you can't really tell what it was that he had, and you don't really think about it until the very end of the movie. I think if it was a little bit more clear what he had in that one scene, it would have paid off the joke a little bit better. It's just kind of like, but these are such small little problems. I mean, I think all the jokes really land. There was a lot of like little background references. Lots of little background jokes, things in the background, Easter eggs. No other Looney Tunes shows up outside of Porky, Daffy, and Petunia. But some background characters that kind of show up in Looney Tunes stuff, usually they show up. There's a scene where Daffy and Porky have to hire a guy to come fix their roof, and he tells them they don't have anywhere near enough money. And he had a really thick southern accent. He basically sounded like Yosemite Sam. And I think this guy was wanting me. I wasn't paying any attention what I was supposed to be doing. Right, I'm supposed to be calling this guy. He sounds like Yosemite Sam, and I thought it was the Yosemite Sam until we get a full shot of him, and he's really tall. Because he even had like the mustache for a brief second. I thought he was for like a second until he did.
Repo robots have come to take Crow's Pokemon.
They can take it from my cold dead claws. I've seen how Repo robots work out. They don't particularly do a great job. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much my opinions on the movie. I thought it was great. If it came, I probably won't go see it in theaters a second time, but if it came on like TV or if like a suggestion for a movie night, I totally I would absolutely watch it. Like, I wouldn't have anything like not to say I wouldn't want to watch it. We are going to want some potions. I'm just going to buy a solid 10. Oh, I can already get super potions? Damn, I'll buy 10 of those too. What am I doing on antidotes? I got 5. I got 6 of those. We're doing alright in terms of other items, I think. Let's go rearrange the bag real quick. If you got the DVD, you would stash it. Yeah, absolutely. Like, that would definitely be something I would suggest for like a movie night. Like, I would see it again. It wouldn't be something like I would be hard pressed not to watch again. Like, if I was going to do a Looney Tunes marathon, I would definitely say that would be something that would be in the marathon. And I really hope it does well. Because the theater when we went, it was empty. It was just me, Pixie, 2 other teenagers showed up right before the airing, and then like a family of 4. The parents and 2 kids. Were they grandparents? In any case, it was like a family of 4 with 2 kids. And the 2 kids were actually surprisingly quiet and focused throughout the entire movie. Like, no loud noises, no lot of talking. Alright. Yeah, well, that was that movie. I liked it. I really liked it. So if you're thinking about going to see it, it's got Crow's stamp of approval. I give it like a good solid 8 out of 10. Any case, we're playing Pokemon. We're gone. We got the goods. We got them back. How the hell do you have a Torkola? Where did you even get that? We're gonna switch over to Lori and just water gun that away. Alright. I'm gonna use gonna raise his attack or raise his defense, but we're attacking special attack, so we're gonna be fine. I don't remember having this. It is kind of a random one. Like, where did this come from? Did you go all the way up to the mountain to get this? Because you can only get this in Mount, I don't remember what the hell the volcano's name. Mount Doom. We'll just call it that.
Will you watch Night of the Living Cat when it comes out?
Night of the Living Cat. That's that anime where the people are turning into cats, I believe. I think I would. I thought it was silly. Is it going to be a movie or is it going to be a show? It's going to be a show? Alright, I'm a little worried about it being a show because that seems like something that will lose its... The joke will get old real fast. I don't think Miss Aaron's going to win this fight. Yeah, we're going to switch back to Lori. We'll let Lori get probably a level from this. Miss Sarah needs XP anyway, so... maybe. It's not high on the priority list to see Night of the Living Cat. So, we'll have to... It's up in the air. Probably not. Probably not. I can't say that I probably will. I mean, like, I got the shows that I'm watching right now. I'm watching a lot of old shows that I grew up with or that I missed when that came out when I was a kid or haven't seen in a while. That's kind of like what's taking up me and Pixie's time on that end. So trying to squeeze in a new show is kind of harder. Harder than expected. Alright. You... this controller is the one that drifts. Yeah, if you want to get me the other controllers, sweethearts. They both drift. Oh, goody. We'll get new controllers at some point. We'll add it to the ever-growing list of things to buy. Yay! Oh, well, it's not that big of a deal. At least it's not constantly drifting. So this here. Did I get the thing that was over here? No, I did not. Now I got it. I was going to suggest an older call. What sort of older call? What do you mean by that, Rodriguez? I don't quite follow. Would Crow survive or become a cat? Oh, I'd be a cat before I even knew what was happening. Remember, I have tag along, so if cats are turning people into other cats, I'd probably be gone in an instant. I'm doomed, guys. I'm just doomed. That's it. There'll be no more streams. Oh, maybe there might be streams to just be a cat going meow 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 meow. I mean, I assume they're going to find some way to turn them back from cats to people. Right? Surely they wouldn't stay cats forever. She'll give me the miracle seed, which is of no use to us because I have no plant types. No grass types. Grip ball. It's better than an okay ball. Yeah. That's the top tier level comedy we come to expect here. Web Brute, go away! Get out of here. You're in my shot. Ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to let you know my computer is running A-OK. Some samurai drama. Samurai drama. I've heard from a game reviewer I trust that we need to find a controller that has something called Hall Effect for less drift controller. Yeah, majority world of cats would lead to food problems. Yeah, because cats hunt for fun. And it's strange because humans are like the only actual living thing on the planet that understands resource control. Most animals do not do that. I don't think there's a lot of them that can actually, are even aware of the concept. What else was there to talk about? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch it. Watching new shows it's just something that I don't really got time for. Because here's what my day is. I go to work. I still work a 9 to 5, and that's the majority of my day right there. That's the majority of my day right there. Is going to work. After I get home from work, I got traveling in there, which it takes I probably waste about like an hour, 20 minutes just traveling to and from work. That's both to and from work, because traffic can get bad at times. So that's like another hour and a half of my day. I come home, and there's household chores that need to be done, and then I'm trying to get into editing content for the YouTube channel, so that way, like shorts and stuff that can help promote the channel while I'm not streaming. And then I got the streams themselves. Well, this obviously takes up a lot of time. And then when I'm not streaming, I'm trying to get a workout. I try to work out an hour every day. Run on a treadmill an hour every day, just so I get some sort of workout in. I don't get to it every day. Plus, like other things, like I gotta write the comics, I gotta talk to the artists, get them all settled in, make sure we're all on the same page. Which we'll talk about smoke and mirror stuff here in a little bit. I don't need to heal. I didn't take any damage. Yeah, we're fine right now. We're fine. What was I even talking about? Like like there's just so much that I already have to do in a day. Like I gotta take care of the cat. And then there's like something cooking and then cleaning and then work and then actual streaming, like planning out the content, all that sort of stuff. Because I'm trying to break the habit of just going on and saying, oh, hey, I'm going to be doing this game. No, I actually want to try to be entertaining. I want to try to do something with this. Then the comics, which is, you know, the big thing, the big main thing I'm actually doing. And then I got to try to start squeezing in practice for magic. It's just like, I got like 27 hours of stuff I need to do and only 24 hours in a day to get them done. So just trying to watch a new show. That's it. That's done. Yeah, bird stuff. I got to call over here and I got to call over there. And like that thing's not going to call at itself, you know? And then like I got to take a bath at some point and brush my teeth and all that. So like, oh right, crows don't have teeth. I got to brush my beak and all that. And like, you know, no one's gonna harass the squirrels on their own, right? And then we gotta solve all those puzzles that's gotta be done. And then I gotta squeeze in sleep somewhere, right? Everything's gotta sleep at some point. Oh, come on, Miss Sarah. You can take this oversized jellyfish. Hopefully. There's hurt by poison. Oh, goody. Snapped out of the confusion. We're good. Down it goes. Whew. So yeah, there's a lot to do in a day. I don't have time to be watching new shows. I just don't got it. I don't got time. All right, we're learning wing attack. We're going to replace Peck. Because wing attack's just a better version of Peck. Does a lot more, does like almost twice the damage. Has about the same everything else. Heal up. And we got an antidote, so we'll use that. Rather than trying to run all the way back to the Pokemon Center. We got another trainer over here. Fishing in the sea or a stream? I've actually never fished at sea before. I've always only done river and lake fishing. I've done some fishing in the creek before. Catching little fish like there, that's always fun. Wing attack, let's go. Magic carp. Oh, this magic carp is tanky. How dare you survive? Take that. It's an attack that's fast. We'll call it quick attack. Cool. Alright, that was easy. Alright, we get Miss Saren up one more level. We can start training up Pecker again. Take the wing attack. Almost out. I feel confident that Brawly is not going to be much of a challenge. It's just something in me feels that he's not going to be. Because I think got a Pokeball up here. He's only like level 19. You only have to go up 4 levels for each Pokemon. Right, he'll give us HM5. So we can use Flash out there. You got 3 birds, of course he's going to be easy. Now, I say he's going to be easy, knowing full well that in a practice run I did off stream, he took out 2 of the 3 birds. But then again, Roxanne also did a lot better than she did on the actual stream. So, Here's the hoping that we don't have a repeat of that. I do want to fight just about everything that comes up here just so I can get the XP. Alright, watch me expertly take care of this whole maze. I'm just gonna walk alongside a wall until I get where I'm going. And I won't miss... I don't think I miss anything by doing this. Alright, Turbo Steel and a ground type. So we are actually going to switch to Lori. To Water Gun and be done with you. Lori can go up 3 levels, which I don't think she's going to hit by just doing this, so we should be fine. Yeah, super effective? Yeah. Easy done. Walk around some rocks. Get a Pokeball. Whee! So, I think I ran out of topics to talk about. Would joke that Crow is preparing an oversized birds because the game doesn't give him many birds. I mean, it gives me enough. In terms of the bird options it gives me Torchic, Wingull, Talo. So that's 3 of a 16-member team right there. It also gives me Skyrummery, Psyduck, Doduo. It gives me Swabble. And of course it gives me all of their evolved forms. And I think there was one other that it gives me. And I can't remember what it was. Obviously that one's probably not going to be on the team. And I already know who I'm going to be putting on the team because I thought it through about which birds would actually be good additions to the team. And if this keeps going well, I might do another bird-only challenge. By the time they appear, you will have 3 elite-sized birds. I'm not doing Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres. I would love to actually do a run where it is just Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres. And add it to my team just because I don't think anybody really uses legendaries for their in-game runs. That's like a little kid thing to do because, well, legendaries come so late in the game. Why did I do quick attack? You're a ghost type. There's also another run that I've talked about doing because I'm thinking after I do Emerald, I'm going to do Platinum next as my next game, Pokemon game. I'm going to do Platinum as my next Pokemon game. And there's a very specific type of run that I joked about with my wife about doing. Yeah, I haven't used legendaries on teams since first play of Ruby. And I can't say that I've ever done it as a kid either. Then again, as a kid, I was the kid who only used his starter for every fight. So the idea of the Platinum run is, and you're going to judge me, I'm going to hear jokes about this. I know I am. Yif bait. Choose Pokemon that are smashable. I was a kid that actually raised all Pokemon evenly up. I'm that player now. I play that now as an adult, Matthias. What are you giving me oolums for, Neff, huh? Did I say something strange? I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure what it means either, Neff, to be honest with you. I just know that's something she wants me to do. I mean, I thought it was a funny word, Yif. I don't know what it means. But she's made a couple of suggestions, like Lapunny, for some reason, was very top of the list. I want to get back to that stone, because that stone's the only thing up here, I believe. Gardevoir was also on that list. Like, she suggested that I do a whole smash or pass, whatever that is, on stream. See where it goes. I'll have to ask her what it means. Oh no, she's right over there. Hey, sweetheart. They can't hear you because of the mic, but what does Yif mean? What do you mean is the Pokemon I would want to have sex with? That sounds gross. I guess I'm going to be doing that as a stream at some point. I'm going to add a stupid thought while at it. The training is uneven for a reason is due to the players having all the strategies made so the legendaries would derail it. I don't quite understand what that means, Rodriguez. I'm spacing out on you. I'm going to add a stupid thought while at it. The training is uneven for a reason is due to the players having all the strategies made so the legendaries would derail it. So like those going in with a strategy would not be able to strategize around legendaries? That doesn't make any sense. I feel like something's getting lost in translation. Alright, you leveled up. We'll switch you out now. Pecker, can have a go. When the late unit arrives, you'll have all the customization on the others. I guess that's true. So that way you raise your team and have a so you raise your team and have your you have your whole group and everything ready to go and think of it. And have it go. So you be ready for the actual go. You know, so it feels like you actually build up a team, you know? Like you made your friends, you became friends with your Pokemon, you grew that attachment with them. Because friendship is a huge thing with Pokemon. And part of friendship is having your friends fight each other for your amusement. Because that's all the part of friendship, right? I love seeing my friends beat each other up. Alright, Pecker's learning Peck. Peck is a slightly weaker Scratch. Also don't get same type benefits from Scratch. I'm going to keep Scratch though, and I'm just going to replace Growl. Because having Peck on the team is actually pretty useful. Pecker learns Peck. And Pecker is evolving! First evolution of the playthrough! Da 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 da. B. No. Congratulations, Pecker has evolved into a combustion. Learn double kick. Can't learn 4 moves. Yes, we will delete a move for double kick. Double kick gets same type attack bonus, slightly weaker than Scratch base, but it hits twice. So this is essentially a 60 power move. With like a double chance to crit. So yes, we are going to replace Scratch with double kick. Well, that. Gonna need to replace you with you.
And
Ta-da.
poor Crow would never get to befriend a Murkrow during early play.
That's also very true. Screw you, Crystal. I really want a Murkrow. Why is Murkrow available after game? Yeah, I got the karate chicken. Yep. Now Pecker really does look like a pecker. Yeah, Pecker's living up to his namesake now. You go hard too. The Legacy, yes, I know the Legacy fixed that, and I definitely am going to have to play the Legacy ROM hack. So there's this ROM hack that Neff has shown me called, like, it's just a Legacy Emerald, Legacy Yellow, and Yellow Legacy Crystal. And they make some changes, make some difference to the runs, and I'm definitely going to have to play those. I'm not sure if I will do a challenge on those. Simply because I'll be going into them basically like they're brand new games, but the games I've played before. I'm familiar with them now. Alright, we're gonna switch you to the front. And switch you back here. Because I do want to play those Legacy ROMs. Wanted a Houndoom and Crystal, yeah. Yeah, get a Houndoom, get a Murkrow. I would like those. I think if I was to do Legacy Crystal, it would just be a team I've always wanted to make myself. Like the team I never got to have. Because it's like either the Pokemon themselves kind of suck, or they come like stupid late in the game, or it's just Pokemon I never really played with. Because there's a lot of Pokemon I've never had a team on teams or made teams out of. Murkrow is definitely one of them. And that guy you showed me, Neff, I'm kind of hoping he does a Legacy Platinum, because Murkrow's not in that one either. If I play Platinum, I'm not going to have a Murkrow on that one either, because Murkrow is a Diamond exclusive, I think. But it's only in one of them. And I don't want to play Diamond and Pearl, because Diamond and Pearl aren't great. Platinum is far superior to them. Look, when you have an Elite Four member who specializes in fire types, and he doesn't have any fire types in his team whatsoever, it's just like, what is going on here? At least my sweet boy Wooper is in most games. Yes, my sweet boy Wooper. Slimy, I love you, Slimy. He said he wasn't, but he's playing through Platinum right now, so he might change his mind. That'd be great. Alright, so Brawly, easy gym leader, obnoxious theme. So we're gonna find the gym trainers and try to get up a couple of levels, and if we have to, we will continue on past the gym, because Brawly is a skippable gym. You can skip Brawly and go straight to Watson if we really wanted to. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to Watson. I'm really not. I beat him in the I beat Watson in the practice run. But oh boy, it was not an easy fight. Yeah, but then we would have to come back here, which we're not going to do that. We're going to beat him while we're here, because I want the experience. Alright. Gonna use Bide, but you're not going to be around long enough for it to work. Alright. Up. Finish. Done. Alright, he's level 17.
Watson is out for fried legs.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? Watson's next week's problem, right? We'll worry about Watson next week. No need to worry about him right now. We got Brawly. And Brawly we're going to bully like a nerd in high school. We're gonna beat him up. Because we have 3 birds, all of them with flying type moves. We're just gonna just smack them around a lot. Thing is that more time passes, the ROM hacks for Pokemon get chunkier. What do you mean by that, Researcher Rodriguez? Like, did they keep adding patches or something? Is that what you're talking about? Researcher Rodriguez says a lot of words I don't understand, and I can't tell it if he's not speaking clearly or if I'm just not thinking smart. And I'm willing to bet that I'm an idiot. Alright, Machop down. Use Peck on this Meditite. I thought he meant it as a hack where they look fat. I guess that's also a thing that could be a thing. Know what I need to play? I need to play the Moemon, the one where they turn all the Pokemon into cute anime girls. That seems to be something that's always popular on the internet. Basically, the hacks get bigger because the Pokemon lists get longer than the Yu-Gi-Oh card list. Well, the good thing about these legacy hacks, Researcher Rodriguez, is that these hacks are just focused on being in that generation. So, let's say the Legacy Crystal one. We're only going to be worried about Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon in that. Like, it would actually be the Pokemon that would be in the national decks at that time. So that's always a good thing to have. So that helps keep a lot of that down. Keep a lot of that bloat just gone. Alright, Makuhita. Go to Peck. We're like 1 point away. Look at that. It's so goddamn close. Just like I need a little bit of just it will fall over. How close is that? How close is that? 3! We need 3 points. Come on. Speaking of Moemon, I'm not super active on their Discord, but they're currently working on a mystery dungeon hack. That's fun. I bet that's actually going to go really well. I'll probably play mystery dungeons. There's a couple of them I want to play. I loved the mystery dungeon as a kid. It is hard. It is a really hard game. Alright, I'm gonna leer, but I'm gonna take you down this first turn anyway, so... Big attack. Oh, well, I guess I'm not gonna take you down this first turn. Yeah, screw you. $121. Alright. I think he was the last gym trainer. I'm not sure. Okay, so you're up here. That's dead end that way. I think there should be one more. Yep, you're up in this corner. I apologize about that, chat. I did not mute that microphone. I am so sorry for everybody who just heard me sneeze directly into their ears. Swirly for Brawly, yes! Swirly, swirly. I'm really gonna detect. Yeah, detect. Oh, he detected twice in a row. Screw this guy. I dislike you immensely. Super effective. Saren's level 17. Everybody's just 2 levels away from being where they need to be. So we're probably going to have to go fight a couple of trainers that are a little further on. Yeah, because that's Brawly right there. But I want to get up to his level cap first, which is 19. 19. How many have damaged ears from his mic sneeze? I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Nothing compared to the trainers who only use U-turn. Man, that is a... Yeah, screw that team. That ain't cool. 609. Alright. Why are you ahead? Pecked is gonna be at that level in no time. We want to go to Slateport. That was a love tap for your ears compared to what you had ahead of earlier. What happened to you earlier then, Rodriguez? Who blew out your ears? Were you not wearing the proper earmuff protections like you should have been? Yay, beach. You give soft sand, which might be useful later. I don't know. So you fight you. Go fight you, because you're going to be mostly, I think, fighting type. You got a Wingull, which is not a great thing for Pecked to fight, but I got faith in him. I got faith in Pecked. He was listening to brutal death metal. Why would anybody listen to that garbage? I don't like death metal. Is that all you want to do is just growl? Oh, and then you're going to confuse me. So not only then am I doing very little damage, I'm hitting myself most of the time. It didn't work for you, did it? Did it? Nah, I didn't. Children screaming, the decibel can pierce most protection. Oh. Well, this is what I told you. You need to get some heavy protection thing if you're going to start torturing children, Rodriguez. Look, you can't just throw kids into a blender and expect them to be quiet, can you? What do you mean I can't say that on stream? He's not actually torturing children. Or is he? Alright, down goes the Machop. This fight's done and over with. Huey. Or like you sucky. Yeah, you suck. I told him. Got him. Boom. Vine drop. Boom. I'm gonna find a sailor and a little girl now. This is what my life has come to, folks. Don't worry, you weren't the one torturing them. All good. I'm really a llama in a hat. Carl, that kills people. Hey, how was I supposed to know? Carl. Why they all... Oh, what is this, girls? You know, I had a hunger for baby hands. Why are they all white? Well, you know, Whitey's got to pay. Oh, good. The Meryl didn't water gun the fire type. One just quick attack, so that way that goes down. Double kick. There we go. Down goes Meryl. Fight's done. Didn't think you can win? Nah. I knew you couldn't win. Now I get to beat up another little child. It's Pokemon. I get to beat up another child's Pokemon. Easy done. Oh, she's gonna send out a normal type. Double kick. Super effective hit one time. No, it didn't. I said double kick. Combustion used double kick. Do it. Do it. I dare ya. I dare ya. Alright, fine. We'll show mercy this one time. We're at level 18. Our Pecker's at a good strong 18. Our Pecker is legal now.
Crow was arrested sig murder.
Alright. Switch you to the back. Just check. That's what's going to get a reaction out of you, Jack. That drugged you out of your, let's see. Teaching us about the pickup ability. Got a potion. Got a potion from the Potion Master. Sing about beating children. I mean, I just love beating children in video games. Gotta teach them that the world's kind of rough and they can't just expect to win because they're a little kid, right? I just love beating children at Pokemon. That's right, Nev. It is easy. It is so much fun beating children at children's games. And taking their money. Yeah, that's right. You gotta teach them life is filled with disappointment, so you gotta take the children's money. In video games, you gotta take their fake money. After you knock out their pets. Virtually. It's so much fun. I will take that money from these fake children. In video games. What do you mean the FBI is not zoning in on my location? The FBI loves abusing children. They work for politicians. That's how it goes. I am definitely on some sort of ban list now. There's no way I'm gonna... There ain't no way I'm coming out of this unscathed. In like 3 years' time, I'm going to be a big streamer. I'm going to be like one of the big guys, and I have forgotten all you little people. You guys are gone from my life. All that. And then someone's going to cause the cancellation attempt by clipping out all the parts of me talking about how I love to beat children. And cut out all the long pauses in the parts where I say in video games. Or fake children. Or anything like that. It's going to be the Lori AI that does it too. You should know that I am sure every programmer is on some type of list. Yeah, absolutely. Every writer is on some type of list too. The hell is that? I think like all my options just try to open up there. Because there are times... I was joking about this with Erie about the Red Squirrel things, because one of the ideas we were having was like jewelry store robbery that she has to stop. So I was looking up like how to rob a jewelry store. What are jewelry stores glass made out of? What were jewelry stores protections in the 90s? Like what jewelry store heist, famous jewelry store heist, interviews with former jewel thieves. Things like that all over my Google feed. And I'm certain, I am for certain that I am on a list. Google's how to kill children, how to separate children from parents. Yep. We'll worry about that problem. I just passed up in a moment. Restore the Pokemon to health. Because of the research we need to do. Yeah, absolutely. Research. I'm totally not planning to time travel back to the 90s and rob a jewelry store. Which is things I actually learned from that. It's kind of fascinating. It's kind of cool what you can learn by looking up weird things like that. We need to bring back a game called Wiki Hitler, where you just go onto a Wikipedia page and you see how long it takes to you before you can get to Adolf Hitler. So like, what? She's freaking out in the background because I mentioned a certain German dictator by name, but I'm not German, so I don't care. I am not German. I'm an American. Actually, I'm a crow. Oh no, the thin veil of immersion has been broken. I've admitted I'm actually not a crow in real life. Oh no. But the game of Wiki Hitler went like this. Basically, you are given a random wiki page. And you're competing against a friend who see who can get to Adolf Hitler first. So, chat, you go ahead and throw out a random topic to me. Like you go ahead and you just like throw out some random topic, and like whatever that topic you hand out, I can only follow the hyperlinks that are in the wiki.
You've broken the illusion for me, sir.
I'm sorry about that, Lori. I guess I'll have to put you back in the bot box. I'm an American crow. I'm an American crow. I'm an American crow. I'm coming to your town. I'm gonna rock it around. I'm an American crow. Yeah. That's how that song goes, right? Yes. A begrudging yes from behind me. Tentacool. We're almost to level 19. I probably might just level them up one at a time for a brief bit. Because Miss Saren is almost there. And I think you only have one Pokemon, so we'll fight you first. Alright. Uber Simon. Azurel. Well, Wing Attack will take care of you real fast. I don't think you're going to be enough to level me up, though. Because I don't want to take too much experience points away from everybody else. Now, I'm going to need to fight the other thing, too. Which is a Meryl. That's fine. I can beat a Meryl. Yeah, what joke on Chiquita Fruit Company as a starting point that would put the CIA on your tail faster than checking chess in Wikipedia? I don't understand what you're talking about, Rachel Rodriguez. Why would looking up Chiquita fruit companies put me on an FBI watch list. What did they do? What did they do? One of the happier Azrael sprites I've seen in a little bit. I know the 3rd gen Azrael is so happy. Azrael. I'll learn to talk and pronounce words at some point. I read a book exactly once. Nope, absolutely was not a dictionary. None of you can hear my wife commenting in the background, but I will still respond to her because she feels the need to be in the stream despite not being over here. Once you actually get your model in your own stream setup going, sweetheart, we can play Cuphead together, okay? We can see just how strained our relationship can actually get. That is actually the one that we should do a Bean Boozled on. Like, every time we die to a boss, we have to take a bean. Hey, it'd be funny. She's like going, nah. I think that'd be great. I think chat would actually love that. So I'm trying to learn double team. I'm going to replace growl with double team. Double team's just better move than growl. Not that it will help against Watson any, because Watson uses a lot of shockwave, which is always a hit. Alright, so all these trainers are done. Gives me a dozen soda pops, which are very nice. I think soda pop is basically just another super potion. This is slightly better super potion. Does 10 more healing. So we got 12 of them for free. So very nice indeed. Miss Saren's there. Pecker's almost there. If I switch Lori to the front, we should be pretty on track. Bird food fears for his life. Yeah, that's what he gets for being a cricket. Need to go in here first. Talk to you. Devin Goods, I won't do. Captain Stern went off somewhere. He said he had work to do, but if I can deliver them to him, all right. And he's going to be in the museum. It's a Ramoon marble soda bottle. I don't know what that. What are you talking about, sweetheart? Are you in the wrong chat? What about this? Oh, the soda. Oh, it's a marble soda. I've never noticed that. I just thought it was a plastic bottle of soda. Because I'm an American. Yeah, I know I've had the soda before, but I've never paid that much attention to the Sprite. Yeah, it is marble soda. Look at that. It is. Cool. It's almost like this game is Japanese or something. Alright, we're gonna beat up some thugs in the museum now. Down, 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 down. We'll beat you guys up real fast. Carvana. He sharps on Carvana, Amber. Oh God! I dropped real name. Shh. You didn't hear anything, chat. Shut up. Well, I guess you can't be a VTuber now. You got named revealed. Hopefully, it's not one of the most common names in America.
Crow, we get you're American. Seems like a shameless plug for American Squirrel.
You mean All-American Red Squirrel, which you can read on Tapas, Global Comics, and my coffee? I honestly actually don't really care if people know my real name or not. Almost. Oh, well, they can't hear you over there anyway. I know, you would have been... And then I would have been in real trouble. My VTubing aspirations would be gone. This stream would have to be deleted. I would have to start over from the very beginning of this and act like it didn't happen. I mean, I could just go in and edit the name out, I suppose. I mean, like, it's easy to do on the YouTube side of things. I know you don't care. Oh yeah, I've done it too. I think on the very first stream I ever did, I accidentally slipped our real names out. You're taking my doctorate away? No. Something tells me if you actually looked hard enough, you'd be able to find most VTubers' real identities out fairly easily. But the thing, I wouldn't say most people. There are absolutely some psychopaths out there who would. The problem is they're kind of dumb. Usually crazy people like that are not exactly intelligent. And they would just Google the name rather than doing any sort of real searching. Mr. Crow Carnival. Oh, that's Mr. Dr. Crow Carnival to you. And here comes Archie. The remaster is a lot better, but look at him come strutting in there. Crazy people are incredibly smart. I don't know. It's like sometimes they're smart and then sometimes they're the dumbest people on the planet. An idiot savant, I suppose. Yeah. Why does this keep popping up down here at the bottom? Keep this up and selling Carnival to the bank so you would just be Crow. No, I can't lose the Carnival. It's my gimmick. I can't lose the Carnival, guys. Stop it. Stop it. I'm going to be living in a box. What are we looking at? You're at 18. You're at 18. 673. 616. And I fought every trainer on the beach, I think. I fought everybody in here. I fought everybody on the beach. Yeah, nobody cares about you, Scott. You add nothing to the story. Don't want to put a flag up somewhere and live stream it to get people angry. It showed only the flag in the sky. It took people a few hours to find it by clouds and airplanes to take the flag down. Someone put a flag up somewhere and live streamed it to get people angry. What type of flag made people that angry? Actually, I can think of a number of flags that would do it because, like I said, some people are just crazy. I honestly am not all that worried about it. I mean, if somebody... I just don't think I'm that big of a deal for someone to get that mad over. I mean, like, I have no delusions that I'm never going to be famous. Also, I kind of don't want to be famous because it seems like being famous is more trouble than it's worth. It's kind of like little things like that that kind of cross my brain hole. I need to find people to train on to get 2 more levels. I can't go into Route 110. I guess I can train up here. Shut up, Elliot. I don't want to talk to you about your Pokemon. Unless you want to fight me, I don't care. Hello, Professor Birch. Separately, yep. You're going to want to register yourself to the nav. Yeah. Well, it's not about paying. People have done worse for less, but again, to each their own, yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm just not worried about it all that much. It's, you know, it's just kind of like I got my reasons, and I got the reasons why. I don't really want to talk about the reasons why I'm not worried about it. Oh, that's a Plusle and a Minum. This might get bad real fast. Take them out, take them out, take them out. Oh no, they're using Helping Hand. I wonder if they'll keep doing stupid stuff like that. Oh, oh, the Thunder Wave, that actually sucks. Alright, Plusle down. Alright, we got 2 Minums. Found it. Found what? Are you still on about the flag thing? Oh, now they're both paralyzed. Fantastic. It was the "he will not divide us." What do you mean he will not divide? What is this? Is this about to get something political? Because if so, you're just going to put a hard stop to that, Jack. You type that into Google, so don't worry about it. Okay. I'm probably not going to. Magnetisms. Plusle, Minum, which do you like more? That's a good question. Plusle or Minum? And to pick one or the other, the red or the blue. Are you red team or blue team? You see that guy over there? He's done absolutely nothing to us, but he's blue. Ah, now my pecker is paralyzed. Ah! Not very effective. There we go. This fight's over with now. Lori's 19 now. The Pecker is 19. We're finally 19. We're ready to take on the gym leader. Have I no compassion or pity? Nope. Not one whatsoever. Not 1 ounce. Horrible fate of paralyzed Pecker. Yeah, don't worry. We'll get our Pecker healed up. He'll be feeling better before long. Gonna make our Pecker nice and healthy. Alright, here. We are probably going to go into the next fight leading with Lori again. And Miss Saren's going to be our backup. I'm going to give them both Oran berries. Just so they can heal in the middle of the fight. How does a paralyzed Pecker perform anyhow? It's a lot of stop and go action, I think. All right, here we go, Chad. This is what we've been building up to for like the... Wait. Do forward. All right. Been training for about an hour and a half. We got everybody where we need to be. And now we face the gym leader. This is going to be a stomp. I'm sure it's going to be easy. And I say I'm sure it's going to be easy so that way when it's not easy and he wipes me, it's extra funny. Alright. Alright. Now we got to go all the way up to him. Kind of, where is he? Where are ya? Where are you at? Where you at? Man, isn't it? Yeah, eyesight's gotta be awful just sitting here in the dark all the time. Alright, Brawly, let's do this. We're gonna peck him to death. Get pecked on, nerd. We're pecking on a nerd. Beat him up like high school bullies. He's a jockey, used to it. Out of a chop. It's open with a wing attack. Easy. Meditate. Oh, he didn't use detect. Alright, Meditate survived. Uses bulk up. Attack and defense raise. Will he heal? Yes. Heals all the damage we just did. We'll hit with another wing attack. And we should be able to knock him all the way out from here. Tightening its focus, but it's not going to be a problem. Alright, here he comes, the big guy. So, we're already doing a lot better than we did during the practice run. Because that Meditate wiped out both Lori and Miss Saren in that one. Alright, let's see how well he does against the Makuhita. Halfway there already. He's going to bulk up. Will he heal? Either, alright, or Iron Berry. Question is, can I knock him? Oh, probably not. Hit him with a wing attack again. Oh, he keeps using that bulk up. He's going to be able to take a lot of hits. Even with same type attack bonus and super effective. Alright, let's see how he does. Alright, I think... Alright, Lori's going to heal with the berry that I gave her. I think he's going to super potion this turn. Because he gets two of them. He's used one on the Meditate, so he'll use one on the Makuhita. I think it might be a good chance to hit him with the Supersonic. So maybe he might hit himself in the confusion. Yeah, he did heal. Hopefully we hit him with the Supersonic. Alright, that's a shame. Let's just go back to using wing attacks on him. Alright, Lori's going to get one more real good shot in. And then we're going to switch over to Miss Saren. Alright, Lori did a good job. Makuhita's softened up. Let's do it, Miss Saren. This is your big debut. We are going to do... We're just going to go straight into the wing attacks, I think. And there we go. Critical hit. First shot. Well done, Miss Saren. The irony is Birdfruit wins. Birdfruit isn't even on the team for real, for real. Whoa, wow, you made such a bigger splash than I expected. It swamped me. And there we go. We get the next gym badge. Everything's bright. Get the knuckle badge. Hey, we got a raid. Hey, Manning. Get Taylor the nerd. Yeah. And we're walking, and here's the next exhibit. Yeah, you just missed the part where we're at the museum getting some level ups. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, everybody? Fear Luna. Let's just shout out real quick. Shout out to. There we go. Give a shout out, Lori,
Ahoy,
please.
Carnival goers. We have been raided by Fire Luna. They have just been playing Monster Sanctuary here on Twitch. Give them a warm welcome to the carnival.
Hey, first try and everything. Absolutely first try. But you know what? This is a really easy part of the challenge, to be honest. This part of the challenge was going to be the really easy part. It's going to be the next week's stream. That is going to be a little bit of a challenge, because bird only versus an electric type gym. So as you can see, I can only use bird Pokemon. So currently that's got me a Combustion, a Tailo, and a Wingull. Yep. Good luck. Oh, luck's been going well so far. So far, the real run's been better than the practice run too. Because both Roxanne and Brawly were able to knock out 2 Pokemon before I clutched a victory. I'll be alright. I'll be fine. I got Combustion. I do got Combustion. Yep. Definitely didn't lose Combustion first turn of the practice round to Watson. And then had to use a revive. The one revive we get up at that point. Alright. So there we go. And that's it. Good work to Pecker, Lori, and Miss Saren. Yeah, he has the Magneton. And then there's the 2 electric types. I mean, like, Watson he's going to be as long as he doesn't take out Pecker first turn with an exploding Voltorb again, like he did in the practice run. I should be fine. I'll be fine. Don't have Blaze Kick yet. Unfortunately, they don't get Blaze Kick too much later in the game. But, you know, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So, that's it for that part right there. We just made it to the end of that. Stage 2, done. We gotta get to the stage 3. So, my apologies to everybody who just raided into us, but this was came right at the end of the stream. But that's fine. We'll raid off into somebody else too. We'll find like one of my friends who probably. We'll find one of my friends who probably streaming. So we'll send you off all just so good at timing. I know. But hey, if you hit the follow button, you'll be here next week to see me do the second part of the stream. So you got that to look forward to. There's also YouTube where I got all I stream to there too, so that always saves the everything. What was that? And the Discord's not really public anymore because I don't have the time or energy to run a Discord. So all that sort of stuff. I thank you for the raid though. I know I've done that before where I raided into somebody who was ending. Always feel bad, man. Let's see here. Y'all came. What were you playing? Could raid you all into Marty. Marty's always fun to watch. I think I'll do that. We'll just raid into Marty. Playing Ale and Tail Tavern. This looks like some sort of tavern simulator. So yeah, this upcoming week, thinking probably Tuesday is when I'm going to have Dredge Nope, Tuesday is D&D night. We'll be playing more Minds and Fandelver, which I converted to Pathfinder. Probably Thursday will be Dredge. Play more of that. That was a lot of fun. And then Saturday, we will face Watson. So, good luck on that one. All right. Thank you all for coming. Make sure you check out the comics and the coffee links. And I will see you all next time. I'm Dr. Crow. I've read a book once, and it's my goal to make you smile. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm just now starting to raid. Hold on. I didn't hit start raid. No. Everybody stay so you can go see Marty. So you can go see Marty. Marty, yeah, there you go. Now go.